Hi, welcome. Today we're going to be designing a very simple sales funnel. I'm going to be designing the entire thing with Google Sites, so we have to keep it very simple because Google Sites has limited functionality. The nice thing about Google Sites is that you get to use it for absolutely free. So this is what we're going to do. First, we're going to build a very simple homepage, which Google Sites will just simply populate with a headline and then a couple different images maybe, and some text, and that might be the site. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use one of the functionalities that the page builder for Google Sites has, where they allow us to add in different utilities or applications that Google has to offer. So some of those might be Google Forms, Google Sheets, Google Docs, Google Slides. So you could embed a slideshow into your web page very easily, or YouTube video, or any kind of document or something that you've created. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Google Forms. Google Forms allows you to basically pull your audience and ask them a question. We're going to build a sales funnel using Google Forms by asking them what their email address is. So we're going to use Google Forms to collect email addresses. So we're going to put a form right here. It's going to ask them, what is your email address? And then once we get our email address, it's going to populate onto a Google Sheet. And we'll just simply have a couple different things like the name, the email, and probably just that. Okay, so once we get that, we'll have it so that it automatically adds the name and the email whenever they put their information into our Google Sheet. And then we're going to use a Zapier integration to send them out an email automatically. And once we do that, that's it. That's the first thing that's all we're going to do in this video. We're just going to create a very simple website with a very simple Google form that goes over to our Google Sheet, and then we're going to automatically have that send out an email. Actually, to make this a little bit easier, we're going to skip this whole step right here, and we'll save it for another video. I'm just going to show you how to do this, and then you can manually send out your email or do whatever you like to with this list. So let's begin. Alright, so here we are in my computer, and we are going to go ahead and create our free funnel. And I promised you no signups are necessary for this portion of the video, what we're going to do here today. And that's true as long as you already have Google. If you have Google, then you won't need to sign up for anything. If you don't have Google, who are you even? Everyone has Google, right? Okay, so apologize to you if you don't have Google and you feel misled. But for the rest of the world, all 7 billion of us that do have Google, this is going to be no signups required for anything in this funnel today. So what are we going to do? Go into drive.google.com. Everybody has 15 gigabytes of free drive storage, and you can do this straight from your drive home. I've created a nice little funnel to keep things nice, or a nice little folder to keep things nice and neat. So this is where we're going to begin, a blank slate. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click New, go down here to More, and this is where the magic begins, Google Sites. Most people don't know that this even exists. It's like the best kept secret about Google. Google will host your web page for you, and they have a very, very simple to use web editor that you can build out with several different themes, so you can customize it as much as you want. The higher levels of customization, you do need to know a little bit of coding, but the very basic levels you don't. So today I'm going to use this Aristotle theme, and we're going to do red for the color, and we're going to go ahead and delete this banner because we don't want that. And the site, I'm going to call it Make Money on Autopilot, because who doesn't want to make money easily, right? Okay. Now, first thing we're going to do, go to Insert, or we can double click here. And when we double click, it shows us the very basic things that we could do. Now, we could put an image here, but I'm going to make this the easiest, most basic looking funnel imaginable. It is simply going to be a headline, some copy promising a lead magnet, and then a place for people to input their name and email address, and we'll collect that. And I'll show you exactly how we're going to do that. First, we're going to go ahead and put in our copy here. Heading, or let's do title, and we're going to write, now a lead magnet is something that you give away for free to collect emails. So it could be a PDF, or it could be some training, or it could be a shirt. If you really feel like spending some money and sending things out to people, some people do a book and they do it free plus shipping. There's all kinds of different ways that we could collect emails. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to promise this video training, this video, as a lead magnet. So I'll just basically say that I will send out a video that will show them how they can build an email list for free, and that's what we're doing in this video. Okay, so what are we going to type here? We're going to type would you like to get a free training on how to create an email list that will allow you to make money on autopilot? Of course, everyone wants to make money on autopilot. Okay, we're going to center this, right? So up here we can click center, or left justify. I like centered for at least something like this. All right, we'll capitalize this. And we'll capitalize that. Let's add some exclamation points in here, right? Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and create another text box. Let's just go ahead and click that, and I'm going to do a heading, and that'll make it look a little bit smaller than this. And we'll also center this, and just enter your email below, and I'll send you the training. Okay, so this is it. This is where we're going to start with. It's a very, very simple funnel. Just promising a lead magnet. In this case, I'm going to send them this video, or if anybody signs up to this, I would send them the video. I expect that pretty much I'm not going to really promote this page, so the only people that are going to make it to this page are going to be people coming from this video. But you know, what I might do is I might change this a little bit later, and I might go ahead and actually throw in the whole course and things that I don't put on YouTube, and other things to get people to sign up for the email list, and I might promote this in some other way besides just through my YouTube. But for now, this is something that you could do. You can just change this out and have your own training, or your own PDF, or anything else that you might want to give away, MP3, something that people value, that people want, that they are willing to exchange your email for. All right, so now we have our attention-grabbing headline, and we need to find a way to gather emails, right? Well, with Google, it's very simple. They have Google Forms, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to hit Google Forms. And now I've already created a couple of these, but let's create a new one here. We're going to go new, and we're going to go Google Forms, Untitled Form, get your free training now. And that's going to be what we're saving it as. Let's change this theme, customize theme. I want it to be red, just like the rest of the page. Okay. So form description, we don't really need that. Okay, we're going to go over here now, hit add question, the little plus thing, and the first one's going to be not multiple choice. Doesn't matter, let's just type it out. First name, we want their name so that we can customize our emails to them and make it seem more personal. and it's going to be a short answer. Okay, so they can put in their first name. We want this to be required. You don't have to make it required, but like I said, I like to be able to personalize the emails, right? Next one, just 2 things that we need to add. It's also going to be short answer, question, email. Okay, now it gives you a suggestion. It says enable email collection setting. You want to go ahead and select that. Okay. Now it says this form is collecting email addresses, and it moves the email address to first. That's okay. It's not a big deal. We can have email address first. That is the most important thing. Okay, and then untitled question. This is automatically populated itself. I guess I could have used this instead of typing in a new one, but let's just go ahead and get rid of that by hitting the little trash button. Okay, so now we have 2 required things: the email address and the first name. And that's pretty much it, right? Okay, get rid of this theme. One more thing I need to do. I need to go to settings. Response receipts. If respondent requests it, it's going to send them a receipt in case, right? What does this do? Respondents receive a copy of their responses. You know, you can do this or not. I'm going to go ahead and leave it unchecked for now. Require sign in and limit it to 1 response. This is to ensure that the people who are responding are actually giving you their correct email address. So this would be really good to check. You don't have to, again, but it would be really good to make sure that they're giving you their real address for you, so that you are sending them something to their real email, and you can continue to email them. All right, now presentation. We don't need any progress bar. If we had many questions, and we could do them one by one, we could show a progress bar. We could shuffle the question order. Our confirmation message, though, we want to change that. Thank you. We'll send your training out shortly. Okay, save that. And now we have our form. Okay, one more thing that we need to do. Let's change this. Get your free training now. Great. Okay, responses. You want to click on responses here. Accepting responses. You see we're still waiting for responses because we just made this, of course. We're going to create a spreadsheet. We're going to create a new spreadsheet. You could also create one before and then link it to it just by selecting here, but we're just going to do a new one. Create a new spreadsheet, and we're going to go ahead and create it. And we're going to open up the spreadsheet now. Now, I want to change this. I'm going to call this my email list. And it's going to have a timestamp right there so we know when they put it in. It's going to get their email address and their first name. All right. Okay, that's fine. We want to call this MMO because I'm going to use this to make an email list for the Make Money Online niche. So Make Money Online email list. Okay. And that's it. Now it's already saved. You can see save changes in Drive. So I'm just going to go ahead and exit that, and I'm going to go ahead and exit that. Oopsie. And now we're back to our page, and all we need to do to put that in, so we go to Insert, go down here to Forms, and we go ahead and hit that, and we just hit Insert, and it's going to insert it right here. Now we can center it so it looks nice on the page, and that's it. This is our little free, not amazing but easy to make funnel. Now where you really want to use this method, you do need to add a footer down here. You're going to want to include an earnings disclaimer saying that any earnings represented are atypical and are not a guarantee that their earnings are going to be the same. Privacy policy, what you're going to do with their email address, terms of services, things like that. Those can all be found online very easily. So if you need any help with that, you can get in contact with me, Andy at overgrowthagency.com. And I'll help you out to the best of my abilities. If you are going to use this, make sure that you are following all the correct laws and codes to collect these email addresses, and you're not breaking any laws. But this is one way that you can start making your email list. And if you're here, you probably already know the value of having an email list. So this is a way you can do it without ClickFunnels, without Builderall, without signing up for and learning WordPress or anything. I believe anyone can go through and make this funnel right now. So what are you waiting for? Go do it. Okay. I'll show you how I can publish it real quick. The address, make money on autopilot. Fine, that works. So my site is going to be sites.google.com/view/make-money-on-autopilot. So that's it, and we're just going to publish it. And now it is published, and you guys can go to this site and boom, there's my nice little free funnel that I made. And I have a form that's collecting email addresses. If you go here and put your email address in, then I'll have it on my form. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how you can automatically start sending out emails to the people who put in their information onto your funnel. I didn't want to do it in this video because I wanted to keep this video true to the no signups needed. In the next one, we're going to need to sign up for a couple different services like Zapier and some kind of email auto responder. So we'll save all that for the next video that I make. But for now, there it is. Quick, easy funnel that anyone can make without buying any software, without signing up for anything. So happy funnel building. You guys have a great day.